Hello, everyone. It is Sade of Tuition Chat, and I'm going to do a tarot card reading for you all. Also, pull some sacred geometry cards for guidance. Today's message. So, I wrote some notes, and the three cards. So, this is the initial pull to get the energy of what I'm even going to be talking about, right? So, a three-card pull, and I got the Knight of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. And so the message I got from there is, what is the difference between flighty passion, heartbreak, and movement into stable passion? Okay. So the Knight of Wands is usually like the player energy within the sexual tarot deck. It's literally him on his horse, so vehicle, traveling with a woman, and she's nude. So they're intimate with each other on the horse. Like he's like, I might have to drop her off by this tree because I'm still moving forward. And I might pick up somebody else on the ride, get him a ride. Then the Three of Swords is like heartbreak. And then also in this same deck, which the cards were pulled, there is a guy playing a harp and he's rubbing on the legs of a woman and she's partially nude. And there's a woman in the back that's upset. She looks haggard and very witch like as far as what witches are considered. And I have my different ideas of witches. I believe there are good and there are bad ones. And the ones you start to be, you're able to tell who the like good and bad ones are because the light within reflects out and through our skin as well. So the ones that are looking decrepit and sad and they have bad mission, those are the bad ones, okay? The good ones are the ones that work with the fairies, they work with in the etheric realm, they work with nature's energies, earth, fire, wind, water. Those are the ones that are healing the planet. They have that internal embedded genetic information that is shared with people because we are collective. Evil or bad witches are more separatists. Okay, so and then also I noted that the Knight of Wands a lot of times will disguise himself as the King of Wands. That's literally the next step up, and he can disguise himself as the King of Wands. The difference will be flightiness versus stability. If you're seeing stability there, consistency is a form of stability, then you can say, okay, this is more of a King of Wands, which a King of Wands is focused. He's passionate. He puts his creative ventures to action. He materializes things. A Knight of Wands is in emotion and moving. Still a great energy, but there is that negative side of it. And then I also wrote a note, God and then the fallen angel, of how things are conducted. If it's of God, if it's of likeness of the Most High, it's going to be calm, soothing. It's going to be consistent. It's going to be the builder of a foundation. It will put you at ease versus raising more questions. Even though getting to know a person, you want to ask more questions, it's going to have you in a state of flow versus robotics, okay? And the fallen angel is going to be in haste, movement, buy here, pay here, now. That's the energy the fallen angel moves in. Confusion, disruption, illusions, okay? So that's it for the initial. So we're going to get some information as to what to do as far as when you're looking at your choices, where are you wanting to build? Where are you wanting to build? Because how it's set up, since there's heartbreak in the middle, it's like, are you going towards flighty passion or stable passion? And the Ace of Wands is a new beginning in love. So which direction are you going? You want something immature, flighty, or do you want something mutual, right? Yeah, I kept seeing the judgment card. And so in this deck, it's represented as the Most High blowing the bugle out of the skies, and there's a man and woman on their own separate boats, and then their child in the middle on its own separate boat. Because no matter what connectors we have to people, whether that brother, sister, a child, a mother, a father, whatever your position is, it's still your individual choices and actions that you have made. And yes, those choices and actions are interconnected with other people. However, we come here solo, okay? We have our individual mission, and then we have our interconnected missions. All of the Most High, okay? So it's all of the Most High's mission. If you separate it or try to edge out the Most High, you're going into your south node versus your north node. Your south node is going to pull you down even further, okay, into issues. You're going to have issues with your money. You're going to have issues with your health, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health. Those things are going to be attacked because it's a way for you to have your hand popped to direct you towards your north node. What did you come here for? Your north node is going to uplift you and put you on a path where your cornucopia will have an inflow. It's going to have no other choice but to flow to you. So it's what do you want to do here? Because the Most High created a partner for you. Now, we can get into twin flames, soulmate, things of that nature. At this point, does your soul recognize this person? Or is it a facade? Does your soul feel good, feel refreshed, replenished, or does it feel depleted? Those are the questions you ask yourself to gain awareness of these people around you, because people bring their representatives. Again, the fallen angel is a master of disguise. I'm tasting a filet of fish sandwich. I used to like that. I might want to make me a fish sandwich. Write that down. Yeah, I'm tasting a filet of fish sandwich. Somebody might be eating that. That thing used to bump back in the day. Filet of fish. I don't even eat fast food anymore. I haven't, I think there's been a few fast food places I've gone to for their fries, which is probably the most hazardous thing, but it is what it is. I've got down on some fries. Because frying them at home, you got to deal with all that oil and put in the oil over here and move. I'd rather somebody else frying their grease, which their grease is not good. They're not using olive oil. They're not using ghee. They're not using grapeseed oil. Thank you, the Most High, for being here, for always being a guide, and the magnificent. Y'all saw that globe? What do they call it? Globes? No. Orbs. It's orbs. So yes, thank you. Appreciative of everything throughout this experience. That you've renewed the flesh as you did your only begotten son, Jesus, because Jesus wasn't a heathen, and they were doing a lot of heathen stuff in Rome, okay? So for Jesus to rise up and say, I'm not with that, I'm 33, I'm out here searching for my wife, I'm on my path of enlightenment to my divine path, that's why he was selected as the only begotten son, because he was the only one that was following and listening to his intuition and recognizing and realizing that's a matrix. That's temporary. That has no structure. That is of the kingdom of darkness. That's a message for somebody, because that just flew right on out. Okay. So the 10 of... I said pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles want to come out. 10 of Cups or chalices. So they're in the garden, right? That's where we all started, right? In the garden. And enjoying themselves. And so even her, how her dress is hanging off her shoulder, she's very relaxed and enjoying her femininity. And the guy is without his shirt and he's out in the woods enjoying himself, this masculine energy. I enjoy it because she's also like almost like pointing him into a direction as well, which the woman leads in the ethers in her energy. The male leads in the 3D. The masculine leads in the 3D. That's why it's very important, women, in that you get that understanding of a man's leadership and allowing him to lead, because some girls, I won't even call them women, some girls are just in this mode of like, I don't need a man and where he gonna lead me to, and I can lead myself, and it's like, what? Yeah. So then I'm also saying the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, which we were talking about earlier. King of Wands, Ace of Wands, and what was that last? Oh, the Knight of Pentacles. So if that Knight of Wands is moving into a King of Wands, there have been destruction created and is offering an opportunity of stability, then you need to be looking at that. And that's right, because the Ace of Wands came out. That's correct when it comes to the passion. The Ace is kind of confirmed. Yeah. Because then you'll have your Emperor. And you'll have, you have divine partnership. Here's the, yeah. Ooh, look at that. And then there's love right in between. So gaining that wisdom and that understanding of like what energies you're actually dealing with will allow for this love to come into stability. Yeah, you're going to have to leave some people out in the cold. These little weird offers and scare tactics. If that's what they're offering, that is not stability. Nobody needs to rush you. It should feel balanced. Forget all that chaos. Yeah. That is the truth. Ace of Flamingos, which is the Ace of Swords. And look at that. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Okay, so I'm going to slice and dice one more deck. And yeah, wisdom. Solitude is going to allow you to light the way. You're going to need, again, decision. To be able to make a decision, you're going to have to go into solitude. I believe I do have a video about solitude. So solitude is not being alone. You're still going to have human interactions. If you're without human interactions, that's going to be solitary confinement, which people can go cuckoo about, okay? So, because that method actually works when it comes to subduing a human, solitary confinement. You're not going to be in solitary confinement. It's just, what are your boundaries? You need to have higher boundaries to where once you leave your home, because that's leaving outside of your house is the only place, like once you leave outside of your house, you're dealing with a whole bunch of different energies and other people's worlds. Some people have issues within the home, so it's not even a fact of in or out. It's conflict on both ends. However, when those boundaries are up, you're able to properly vet the information coming in because you set with yourself. You're able to know you've cleaned the gut, because the gut and the brain are connected. You're able to clean the gut and say, okay, I'm eating better, I'm doing better, I'm processing better, and therefore when I see this thing, I can identify it, I can qualify, I can quantify and qualify it. The quantity, how many times is it occurring, the rapidness of it, what is that looking like, and then you can put a label on it and say, okay, this is what it is. Yeah, and you gotta walk away. I mean, there's sometimes it's a full cup. The cup ain't even spilled over. You know, someone could be acting as if, hey, love and stability is here, but you got to get clear on what that looks like to you. What is it? What does that look like? Because it has to be you being you, the best you can be, and that person understanding that it's for the long run, it's for the adventure, that we're sticking together. Because who got time to just be out here lollygagging with all this, that, and which it? Anyway, we already at past 15 minutes. Pull no cards yet, but you know, it is what it is. That's information that's needed, and I pray that it's received. 6 of Pentacles. So there has to be balance in this. Whatever offer is made, it needs to be balanced. Balance. Look at this. Look at the balance beings right there. It needs to be balanced. It can't just be one person giving, doing, and showing up with. Because when you come together as a unit, male and female, yin and yang, when you come together, you have all the tools needed to manifest anything in this reality. Look at this. You're on the map. This I like to think of this of a map, lat and long, latitude and longitude. Also, the interwebs of the internet. It's your world. The world. It's your world. What do you want to do? What do you want to manifest? And you can get there with your divine partner. Okay, let's do. That at the bottom. Yeah. Make a decision. Options, like where are you going? Like what is the truth? What is, you know. Yeah. Saying like, okay, are you gonna end something, or are you gonna go in the direction that you actually want to go into? And it you know, sometimes it's fear based, and I'm thinking about the 9 of Wands here because it's the same character on the 9 of Wands. So it could be some fear behind it, but you won't know until you know. Like, because this is confusion, and the only way to clarify confusion is communication. Just the 9 of Swords. I mean, the 10 of Swords here. 9 of Swords, somebody dealing with. You able to look up what the 8 of Wands is? Communication, quick, fast communication. You have to communicate to be able to clarify who all of these cups are. Get to the root of it. You gotta avoid fear, false evidence appearing real. Okay, that one's set. It's a Tower. Somebody's going to be experiencing the Tower after this. Okay, let me give you all a read. Ooh, the Devil's behind it. So, the Devil is behind. Ooh, okay. Okay, so here's the story. Let me give you the story. Then I'm going to lay the cards out. Then I'm going to clarify. But here is the whole story. And this is... in 8 cards, I'm about to give you the whole story. Now, this is the background piece. Look, and I gotta read it till 5 because it's what I show you about the character in the Page of Wands. Here's the 9 of Wands. This is in the Hoodoo Tarot. It's representative of a lady. She's holding a gun. She has a satchel of some herbs that protect. She also has a Bible in her hand, and then she has a wand up behind her protecting her. Consider the wounded warrior, that the fight is like the end of the fight. Like, I got a little bit of fight left in me. I'm bringing everything I got, but I'm tired. I'm done, because it moves into the 10 of Wands, which I believe I see further in the full reading. So someone was, fearful about some happiness. Fearful about some happiness. Communication to this Queen of Wands surrounding Three of Cups scenario. So it just seems like a whole bunch of people were in on what this Queen of Wands had going on. All this conversation about what this Queen of Wands had been going on, but there was happiness. Like literally, this King of Swords had happiness in the background. However, in the forefront, there was some other parties in the mix. If it's your story, I'm gonna have to grab this charger in a second because battery running low. So the story is, a person wanted to move to calmer waters by selecting their partner. However, there has been some fallen angel demonic activities in play that have prevented the movement of a person for their ships to come in. In the midst of that, they've had to defend all these burdens that they're carrying. And really look at themselves and say, well, what is it? What am I carrying it for? And where am I going to get? Because all I'm getting is a Page of Pentacles. I'm just getting a small amount of resources for all this work that I'm putting in. So what I have to do is go into solitude, find myself, and bring in whatever towers I need to bring in to correct this. Because in the original tarot deck, the Lovers and the Devil are represented as almost the same picture, but one is with the Most High, and the Most High is the sun, and then there's this crow here, and the crow is a observer, very intelligent. So in the Hoodoo tarot, or excuse me, the traditional tarot, it's the Most High, Adam and Eve in the garden, basically. Then it's the opposite for the devil, and it's showing the connections to one another, toxic connections. In the Lovers, it's showing that there is of interest, like the male is looking towards her gaze, she's gazing towards the Most High, but there aren't chains and connectedness to it. And that's another thing when you think about the guy versus the fallen angel, which you can't even put them on the same scale to compare them. But with the fallen angel, it's going to be a lot of ties to things that don't even make sense. Material ties, lustful ties. So yeah, so this person, you or the person that you're dealing with wants to move to calmer waters, selected you as the person they want to move to calmer waters with. However, there is some fallen angel activity in play. So that is not going to come in. You think it's going to come in, but it's not going to come in because they're still defending all this struggle and strife and not realizing it's because of this activity that's going on. And they're only getting a little bit. So the only way you or the individual in question can reach a solution to start afresh is to go into solitude. And then we said it earlier. To go into solitude. Let me get this battery charger before it die. Yeah, going into solitude is the best move because you don't have all those other energies trying to direct you over here and whisper in your ear about that. And speaking of yin and yang, balancing of masculine and feminine, you got the yin yang twins. Come here, girl. Let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you want locked in. Got it sizzle up. That's lust right there. Whispering in the ear, bringing that lust in. It be like that sometimes. People don't know which direction to go, and they thinking, oh, because I've had these great memories, and it must be that person. Not realizing wherever your energy is going, if there's not some replenishing going on, your finances, one thing that you're unable to replenish is time. That's something we don't have control over, and the only time there is divine timing. Okay. You got it. I got it. Okay. So that person should be replenishing you in like acts of service, investing in you, giving you something. Both of these are Pentacle cards. It should be something in the physical, not just talk. Oh yeah, I was thinking of doing that. I was gonna do that. Why didn't you do it? Why you keep talking about what you was gonna do? Just do it. You want to do something for me? Just do it. It shouldn't take none of that, and just get to moving on it. Because nobody knows what you're gonna do behind the scenes, what you're gonna select behind the scenes. You have to bring that to the forefront, bring it to the light. Yeah, because you'll end up in an ending. So these three wanted to come out. So we got the moon and two sun cards. In the moon card, we got a 5 of Pentacles. Then in the two sun cards, we have the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords. So in the dark, there someone, because these are in reverse, right? So someone in the dark was in poverty, but they've been being left out in the cold. Now it's right side up. So they're not dealing with that anymore because they're coming out of the stuck energy. So this is in reverse. So this looks like a person laying down resting. They just got their eye covers on, versus someone being blinded and being like, oh, what do I do? Okay. And this Knight of Swords is holding his cards to his chest and knows the truth. Is aware. Okay. Yeah. So, and into the Most High was saying that with solitude, you're able to get those downloads in your dreams because you should be in communion with the Most High, prayers, affirmations, things of that nature, and be able to receive those downloads and the information so you can make your best decisions. So allowing someone to be in solitude is very important. So you're exercising temperance and patience by allowing them, by not getting into their bubble, right? As I spoke previously, everyone has their individual missions, and then you have your interconnected missions. If someone is impeding so much on your individual mission and who you are as an individual, person is not for you, because they haven't got the message. They're latching onto your energy. You don't need that. How can you soar? If both of y'all are soaring and we just holding hands because we like, you might move a little faster than me, then that's cool. However, if someone is pulling you down from taking flight, that's a problem. All right, so let's get some cards out here. And I'm going to put these, ooh, oh, 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 oh. So in tarot, the pentacle or the highest union one can come into is said to be the Emperor and the Empress. However, I feel like it's the High Priestess and the Hierophant. I think it's the high priestess and the hierophant. That's the highest level of connection because they're tapped in and they're tuned in with the physical, with the metaphysical, with the etheric. However, there is the mother of cups and the father of cups, which is intuition. Okay, so you have four suits: cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. Pentacles can also be coins, it could be gold, whatever descriptor you want to use. Cups could be chalices, bowls, baskets. Swords could be knives, axes, anything you can cut with. And wands could be sticks, could be wands. However, what the first two cards that came out here is the Queen of Chalices and the King of Chalices. And I love the fact that it's given, she's embracing the masculine. The masculine wants to pamper her and love her and show her that she's worth it. And then there's this Four of Pentacles of holding back, which holding back definitely has his virtues, like we were saying about patience and solitude. Okay, so can I show y'all? It was the 10 of Cups at the bottom. So it's already, the 10 of Cups is, 10 is the highest number, right? Because it's actually 1 when you break it down. 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay. The Fool is 0, which we do have next right under the Queen of Cups. Like, he's not even bothered by this snake trying to get him, which we've kind of talked about snakes and people in groups and whispering in your ear. I'm packing up what I got and I'm going towards what I want. Here's even people, lust and everything going on around me. I don't care. I'm going towards my Two of Cups. She just got a nipple out, so let me just cover that. A sweet embrace. A sweet embrace. And then there is the Two of Swords under the Four of Pentacles. So this is giving me the woman being able to take a leap towards someone who is displaying the same mannerisms in which she recognizes. The nurturing aspects, the earthly aspects. Even though this isn't a coin, because coin is representative of like earth signs, it's still that intuition, the etheric, the connection. And he has a cup. He has a nice cup in which he's holding up. She is being pet by him. And he has some teacups out for her. Like, this is her drink of choice. I got her. She's, got her outfit on. Both of them look good. His underrobe is green, which represents the heart chakra. I think it's beautiful. I feel like this energy here off to the side is if the person would have held back. If she would have held back, then it will cause more confusion. Do you like me? You want to go? Like, what's versus Two of Cups? So I'm going to get one more row out because I don't want it to end on that. We're getting a lot more twos. Got 3 twos. Okay. So I love how both of these have the star in it. So the Two of Pentacles is usually representative of someone juggling. And so she's not even focused on this person that is wanting to approach her. And even the enticements of maybe getting lit, whatever, she's not even concerned. She actually by the window so she don't have to inhale it and get caught up with some nonsense. Because she know who she wants to heal and pour into, which is this King of Cups. And the Empress is doing her damn thing, okay? I like it. So yeah, the only type of juggling was done is how to balance out the things that you don't want. Because in the center is the Two of Cups. Both of us are sharing that cup energy. Love energy, intuition. So remember, the bottom of this deck was the Ten of Cups. The bottom of this deck is the Tower. So this deck is going to give us what needs to be removed. So some of my cards fell to the back, but that's not the deck we're even going to be using. So yeah, look at that. Love and stability. The Four of Wands is the ceremony. Because we're already getting love vibes here. Okay. And then the world, internet. What's happening on the internet. So he's already given admiration to her. Maybe she's on the internet. Maybe you got an internet platform. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe they've been to some of the places you've been to or interested in where you're going. And then here is the Two of Pentacles again. So that holding back energy would warrant in some confusion. Like, well, who's the other factor? Like, who is the other factor that you're not even looking at that is making you hold back? It's making you hold back. I'm hearing if the time is right, it should be a six of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles plus the Two of Pentacles makes a Six of Pentacles. If it's an equal give and take, then you need to be seeing where you want to invest, because that could be a great investment. So the Fool, so there's some conflict, disturbance in that action being taken. However, with the Two of Pentacles, there is the Ten of Pentacles. Didn't I say, the Two of Cups, there is the Ten of Pentacles. Didn't I say when we pulled the Ten of Cups, there was going to be a Ten of Pentacles? So that's beautiful. Because I personally like to see the Ten of Pentacles come out first, because I know there's stability there. The emotions and everything can be cultivated when you have a stable foundation. So I feel when you have the Ten of Pentacles, eventually you will have the Ten of Cups. However, the Ten of Cups is here, the security, the intuition, the connectedness is here, and it's bringing in the stability. So this Two of Swords is bringing in with Three of Pentacles. So figuring out like who your network is. Are these things solid? Is it fake gold? Is it real? These connections that you have. Once you figure out if these connections are real, you won't be in this indecisive energy. Look, it's like I don't know what I want to do. Like, I'm touching your leg, but then I'm not sure if I want to. That's what vibe I get. So, okay, we're seeing the Four of Pentacles again. Now, interesting enough, we have, over here, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Here, from this day, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. And these are on the outskirts. So picture a rectangle. And so, well, actually would be considered a square because it's even. So 3 cards across the top, 3 on the side, 3 on the bottom. 9 cards total. So these are at the top and the bottom of this 9 card spread. Maybe I should just show y'all right quick. It looked kind of messy, so. Can you see that? No, not really. So the four of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles here, 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. Ooh. It's getting dark already. Okay, so again, it's like holding back, juggling. Only person you should be holding back from is the one that you know you don't even want anymore. Because again, the original message, flighty passion or stable passion. Where are you going? Where do you want to go? Okay, in this 5 of Swords, there was some lies and deceit when it comes to who was pouring into who and what. Let me grab this other one. There was some lies and deceit about a star energy. And that star energy is actually the Empress. However, someone did not want that to be a reality because something was ended. Now, it could have been any connections that don't align with the Empress. Those were ended. I'm feeling that's more of the connections. Because, again, the center is stable. It's that somebody just wasn't feeling the Empress vibe. She was shining. They didn't like that she was shining like a star and they didn't know what to do. And so I pulled these last 3 with the Page of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the High Priestess. It's like whoever is coming in and wanting to be one of the options or whatever, the High Priestess knows who's really who. She got her crown on. She's wearing the High Priestess title. Don't try to bring this confusion. I already know what's going on. So, Dragon. Yeah. At the bottom of this deck, you got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. So someone is not of that pathway, and that had to be ended. Because this person is already like, this person has gained clarity, thought about the memories, thought about the choices being made, ended things because it was bringing stress and strife, and said, I'm moving towards the sun. Look at all this yellow throughout here. I'm moving towards the sun. I know who the Queen of Wands is. I want to give the Queen of Wands this fiery, passionate new beginning. And I want equal give and take. So the 6 of Pentacles. No, this is actually 6 of Wands. These are all Wands. Except for the sun. This is all Wands. Wow. But I was thinking the 6 of Pentacles because we have the 4 of Pentacles with the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles, making a 6 of Pentacles on each. But this is like having success after ending something and moving into what you actually want. It's like, bring the sun out. Like, yeah, you the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you fine. Yeah, people looking at you. That man got his clothes off already. Yeah, they looking at you already. And can't help how you look. Looking crazy people. Crazy. So let's just see what in the background, In the background, there was some conflict. Somebody did not like some. There was a mirroring effect. Somebody was trying to be somebody else, causing issues, strife, trying to burn bridges for them. However, there's chains and built bridges being built. Try to cause some destruction. Yeah. And again, that Two of Pentacles came out. So it's like wobbling. It's like, okay, you having a struggle and strife behind the scenes. You're juggling money behind the scenes. However, you're not allowing for a new opportunity to even come in. This is reverse. You're not allowing that opportunity to potentially come in because you're so focused on holding on to something and juggling something that's not even of you. Like, beside it is the world. Like, this is a whole nother person. Like, everybody has their own thing. Okay, this first row still is all moon cards. So someone ended something behind the scenes because what was hidden is there was a juggling between hearts, and this King of Pentacles is the one that made that call. Because he is also the King of Cups. Well, it might not be. Actually, it's not. Someone else ended that. Because they were trying to decide, like, okay, well, which direction do I want to go? However, there was some deceit. See this Five of Swords? There was some deceit. And that person decided to fold their hand, like, okay, I'm going to tell the truth. If the cards is up, holding the cards to your chest versus like, I'm folding them. Because there's a Nine of Pentacles in play. Everything that you could hope and need for in the individual. Yeah. Because this Fool was taking a wanted to take a leap of faith, there was conflict because there was another connection behind the scenes, someone mirroring and trying to be someone else, love being shared, intimacy being shared. I'm getting Pisces with this fish, and then a King of Wands in the dark. So because he is of a wand, that's fire, that's lighting the way in the darkness, that's giving Virgo vibes. The Virgo deciding to be clear. Yeah. Walking away from something because there's too much confusion, because behind the scenes, it wasn't filling your cup. This Nine of Cups is upside down. Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups. There's an Ace of Cups in the middle. So there was some intuitive nudge that came out from either the darkness or the light that was able to get this person a better understanding. This Eight of Swords is in a balanced manner. So now this person knows, hey, I was stuck, but I was blind, but now I see, type of energy. Ooh, wee. So this getting out of the indecision and finding out the indecision is the Two of Swords, getting out the indecision and figuring out that Three of Pentacles, who actually needs to be in your arena, your circle, you're able to come into union. So I'm saying this is the second union that I'm seeing, because I saw the King and the Queen of Cups. Now I'm seeing the King and the Queen of Pentacles. And so they're moving to calmer waters together. And all of this is upright. It's your partner. Y'all are moving to calmer waters. Since you're able to go through and decide and have discernment and say, this isn't what I want. It's flighty. It's separation. It doesn't make sense. It's confusion. Going towards stability. Yeah, because you know who you want to invest in, where that passion is going. You don't want to be behind the scenes struggling. You know who you want to invest in at Three of Pentacles, which we saw up here as well. You know who you want to invest in, using your intuition. You know who's filling your cups and deciding not to be struggling behind the scenes. Because the King of Wands is of the Wands. He's able to handle this 10 of Wands. Sometimes it comes to the 10 of Wands and you just have to keep pushing, right? That King of Wands is able to handle that. That's the shadow side. Like, what? Kingdom of Darkness is what? You still, the Most High still see you? What are you talking about? Yes, the Most High has been represented as God. However, it's much more than that. It's not just the sun happening. Okay. Yeah, because it was surrounding this Empress, who's also the star. Somebody was doing some destructive, hateful lies and deceit and acting like, oh, well, I got 3 swords. Nobody can say nothing to me. But behind the scenes, there was trying to balance out things behind the scenes. But people were starting to talk like, what is happening? This 3 of Pentacles in reverse in the dark. What the fuck is happening? I don't get it. Why? And with all of that, stability in the sunlight started to happen in the public. Now your structure is faulty because you're worrying about somebody else. Where they do that at? Yeah, because so the Empress, like, you can't compare anybody to the Empress. So trying to juggle between and trying to make a decision, it's either you're investing into something that you're going to get something back from, or you're investing and you're throwing your pearls to swine. You're casting your pearls to swine. Two of Cups, Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Where you investing in? And you got to end one. Because there's a choice. Two of Wands, there's a choice. Ten of Swords, it's ended. We saw at the bottom of here, 10 of Cups and a 10 of Swords. You got to end something to move into the next. Like, you can't, like, okay, I'm holding this mouse in my hand. How can I receive a better mouse? Because this one, I don't have the other piece to it, right? How can I get another mouse in my hand if I don't let this one go? Now I can pick up this other mouse I got here, which I also can't find a piece to. The point is, you have to open your hand to receive the new and you have to let go of the old. You have to. 9 of Pentacles. If you do this, you're going to get your stability back. You're not going to be in lack. Because behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, your craft is going to be perfected. And it's going to be done so without living in fear, getting out of your fear and getting clear on what you want. Okay? Let's get some taboo cards and let's get some sacred geometry. Okay, let's go with the blue first. So we got nightclub, bar, dance, music, drink, lounge. And iron, steel, golf, curtain, press. So I'm thinking iron curtain, right? So behind a certain boundary. So boundaries need to be instilled, right? So dogs, which we have Dalmatian here, Dalmatian, Spot Dog, Fire Engine, Disney, 101. So, because dogs are like protectors of the uh, darkness, the underworld, because they're able to see in infrared as well. And so we have Pipe, Corncob, Smoke, Water Plumber, Sherlock Holmes. So yeah, so I'm getting petitioning spirits that are able to do things you can't. So again, with the dog, with infrared, if you're able to petition spirits that are able to do investigation for you, send you some smoke signals, you'll be able to gain clarity on what's happening in this situation. Then you got teddy bear, toy, cuddly, stuffed sleep animal. Boop. Okay, and then we have zoo, animals, cage, wild, go see. So what I'm getting from here is there's again like this two of cups and the two of wands and the two of pentacles, bouncing back and forth. Someone is a teddy bear, someone's cuddly, but then you got the other side where there's a wild motherfucking animal. Put it in a cage. Ay, ay, ay. So refrigerator, icebox, freezer, cold, food, and raid. Okay, and then there's tummy, abdomen, navel, sit up, stomach ache, and belly. So someone's food is giving somebody maybe a stomach ache or raid. I'm getting roaches, roach behavior, wild animal. Pass, buy, fail, test, football, and quarterback. Then I got pneumonia, disease, lung, illness, catch, and cold. So I'm getting maybe you pass a test when it comes to some sort of illness. I think that's right. It's starting to rain. That might be the correct. So this is gallery. That might be confirmation. I said it might be correct. Gallery, art, museum, picture, show, and paintings. Then there's marriage, wedding, husband, wife, ceremony, vows. Ooh, somebody could get married in a gallery, in an art gallery. Once you pass whatever test, whether it's an illness test, your health, or a test when it comes to your connections, you're going to move into a marriage. Let's get one more set before we get these sacred geometry cards. Okay, we got oven, smell, and helicopter. Okay. So the first thing I'm getting from this is being able to cook something so delicious that everybody thankful for it. Even the beings in the ethers are going to see the love and care that you put into whatever you're creating and creating, right? So oven. Ooh. Oven, stove, bake, cook, food, and kitchen. Then it's beard. Ooh, man, face, hair, shave. So cooking for this man. Is he already getting married in the art gallery? Smell, scent, odor, nose, aroma, sniff. Fireplace, logs, chimney, brick, burn, and wood. And we did see on that Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, a fireplace. So passion being brought there. Being able to, have some nice odors going. Cooking by a fireplace. Ooh. Helicopter. Blade, hover, chop, fly, plane. So now I'm thinking like, ooh, this is like a whole romantic getaway. A whole like setup. Ooh, toddler. child, youngster, baby walk, and 2. So somebody about to go on a trip because they made a choice who to pass up. Gonna get married probably in an art gallery. I suggest that. That's beautiful, nice things to look around, and it'll be a lot cheaper. If you didn't know, now you know. And memorable as well. Yeah. So love and being able to express that. Ooh wee. Okay, that's what you want. So at the bottom of the deck we have 47, the fruit of life. Oh, that's a Merkaba. That's a vehicle. And then the ISO Sahedron, sacred geometry card. So I'm going to read those for you all. Got 47 and 57. So this represents perspective, new beginnings. See, Lena, didn't we just say we're moving into the new? We're gonna get married and all that. You grab a toddler, baby. Okay, it started out as baby, right? Eventually, ages and stages. Okay, perspective, new beginnings. The icosahedron, with its 20 triangular faces, is one of 5 three-dimensional shapes called platonic solids. The icosahedron is associated with the female side of our natures and the element of water. It represents the beginnings of new consciousness. Choosing this card suggests the subject of your inquiry has been on your mind for some time. You ruminate and question, but you are caught in thought patterns that offer no solution. It's time to seek a new perspective. Ask for your inner guidance from the receptive female aspects of your being. Allow the flow to enter your thoughts in a way that releases old patterns and activates an awareness of what you need to know to free stuck energy and get things moving again. You may be surprised at how easily you untangle the situation once you see it from a fresh vantage point. Use this perspective to help you see new beginnings that are set to arrive and move with ease and grace into the manifestation of your dreams and visions. Try as you may, you can see no solution. Distance yourself from the situation long enough to gain perspective. Didn't we see the Hermit? Didn't I say this was giving Hermit energy over here, even though this is the King of Wands in the Moon deck? I'm just telling you, I be knowing. But, I need to get some better tools. Additional tools. So y'all can see the pictures, because I have the knowledge within me and I use these as tools to display so you can actually see what's going on and how these things connect. Anyway. Look at behind this, new beginnings. The breath of life into that baby, that toddler. I guess I got to read that one too. So hold in there. We're going to get 3 cards. The fruit of life. Abundance manifestation. This card takes us a step beyond the flower of life by removing the circular boundaries of the flower of life and adding another full rotation. We find a pattern of 13 circles known as the fruit of life. This pattern holds complex informational systems and is considered a female gateway. The female is very highly aspected here because it's even a female on this card breathing life into the baby. This abundance emerges from a water lily, which represents our potential for enlightenment. Pulling this card suggests that by the fruit of your labor and vision, abundance has or is about to manifest in your life. Rejoice in the knowledge that you're drawing in abundance and manifesting your goals. Abundance comes in many forms, and you are cautioned not to get caught up in thinking that abundance must be about wealth. True, as you find your life's path, the reward will flow freely and hard times will pass. There are, however, many other types of abundance: beauty, love, friendship, hope, and growth. Just to name a few, let the abundance you are manifesting bring you to a greater understanding of your purpose in life and expanded view of plenty. In all things abundance, there exists nourishment that feeds our needs and offers you the opportunity to be of service. The maximum as you give, the maximum as you give, so shall you receive, is absolutely true from the standpoint of your current situation. The message is one of unselfishly sharing. Sharing your abundance is spreading light. You lack for nothing, yet feel a sense of scarcity. Adjust your attitude and welcome the manifestation of abundance. This is also on page number 111. '31, New Beginnings. Breath, Piranha, Birth. So this is going with this toddler card. Okay. Breath, Piranha, Birth. This is a card of new beginnings and renewed life force. The mother goddess passes on the breath of life, the vital life-sustaining force of living piranha. As the child is birthed into this plane of existence, hearts form from golden spirals, carry the energy of deep love to this new beginning. Pulling this card indicates that new beginnings are expanding your life. Breathe into this new energy and feel the life force reside there. Follow the piranha in your breath as you inhale and exhale. Feel how your energy is renewed with each breath. Picture yourself breathing life into each new beginning. Whether you're birthing a child, a relationship, or a creative project, inhale life force into your lungs and heart, then exhale piranha into your endeavor. Feel the evolution of your new beginnings. New beginnings filled with life force and success. Recognize how the events of your life activate new beginnings each and every day, with each breath, with each fresh viewpoint. Shallow breathing may contribute to the constriction of life force. Pause whatever you're doing and relax into your breath. Now, I have a few methods when it comes to tapping, right? So tapping moves the energy out of that space. And I know for my situation, it's been people trying to mimic and mirror and play in my energy. So anytime I'm feeling anxiety or fear, false evidence appearing real, I do kind of a motion like this. So it's not, well, this is kind of cool, but I feel like it just gets more sound coverage. And I would just tap here like 9 times or as many times as you feel you need to break up that heart space energy. There's other tapping techniques, and I'm going to remind me if I don't place it down. But tapping techniques, YouTube some tapping techniques to move that stagnant energy out. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoy. I'm going to break the deck with this Hoodoo Tarot because it's just looking at me. I'm going to just see what message the ancestors want to bring. I'm just going to break the deck. What you all want to say? The Queen of Wands. She's like the archetype close to becoming, all the wands. All of the suits create the Empress. The wands, the cups, the swords, and the pentacles. And on the other side is the Six of Baskets. So she's getting her loving, caring situation. Just got to make those decisions and decide what you're not going to take. So I love y'all. I appreciate you for being here. If you have any questions, drop them below. Like, share, subscribe. Because I'm bringing that vibe. All right. Love y'all. Talk to you later.